Okay, guys, what's up? It's time to talk about Kuroko no Basket Extra Game 4. It's out. Well, it was raw, and it looks like like a fan site sort of translated it. The Kuroko no Basket Extra Game blog spot. So look that up if you want to see the full translated version before you listen to the review. Uh, so pause the video and go read it. So hopefully you guys have read it by now. And in case you didn't know it was out. And so, yeah, let's talk about a couple of different things here. Kuroko is, of course, making a big difference on this team um, because Kuroko is an intangible. Um, him being on the court has all this kind of intangible, kind of abstract um, sort of help on the team, as well as concrete, where he's literally making amazing passes like Akashi, but in the fact that he's invisible, so or low presence, whatever. Meanwhile, they're still doing what they can against Silver, where you know Kagami and Murasaki Bara are keeping him at bay. But once he uses his agility, Almine can predict that and use his own agility to steal the ball. So it's really good strategy there. However, um, all those people marking one player makes it difficult because if they can just get it to another player, it's easy scoring. Because the other players are assumedly not bad. I'm sure they're very good, but they're just not up to snuff compared to gold and silver. So, um, anyway, after the second quarter, it's only a 4 point difference. And this is where I really don't like what's happening, where they're really starting to pull away the Jabberwocks. I think it's too much. I think it should be a little closer to even, in my opinion. But they're just making like Fujimaki's just making them so friggin' strong. Um, but yes, Gold, Nash Gold is ridiculous. Where his passes, there's no wind up at all. He's just doing it like out of nowhere to the point where even Akashi or even Kisei, I'm sorry, can't even react um, when he's on full alert, like in front of him. Um, and so, he has this ridiculous passing ability, etc., and he's probably still not showing his full power. Um, but yeah, he's got ridiculous passes, and then the whole thing with Kuroko saying we also have a person with amazing passes, but Kagami gets stuffed by freaking Silver. So it's like wow, uh, you know, and freaking Silver even injures Murasaki Bara with a ridiculous like overpowered dunk, um, which is and you even see like Midorima's concern for him, like wow. Um, and of course he has animal instinct too, but he's a dinosaur instead of a fucking I don't know. That's ridiculous. I don't. I hope he can't go into the zone because I mean if he and Nash can go into the zone, it's gonna be like what the fuck. But there's still a chance for a direct drive zone, and I think eventually Akashi will be able to get a team zone going. Um, I know they said that Nash has been like holding it back, but I think Akashi is going to be able to break that barrier at some point once he kind of figures things out because it's Akashi. Um, he can do it. So yeah. What else to really talk about here? I mean, yeah, like I said, it was 19 point difference. Like that's too much. Like wow. Um, but really, the ending is hype because we got perfect copy. Like I said, would happen, and Aomine's zone. Not Kagami's yet, not Murasaki Bara's yet, not Akashi's yet, or anything in between. but we have those two zones. Now the question is, um, we haven't seen any of the other players yet, but it seems like they're going to be playing the entire game. What's going to be the point? Um, well, I think I know what the point is because I think I think what's next, in my opinion, I talked a lot last chapter review, and so I'm not going to go into major detail this time. But what I will say for certain is that I think the Taco Midorima combo is coming very soon because I think it's a logical progression where they're going to need points fast, like really fast. And so what I think they're going to work on doing is, the perfect copy and the zone are going to have its place, but they're going to run out eventually. And so when that happens, I think they're going to use half of Kisei's perfect copy and then sub him out and then use up Almine's zone and then sub him out for Takao and Midorima, where they do their combination attack with the quick three, um, where he passes right into the shot, which is awesome. And, Kuroko and Kagami will do their thing as well. But I think Akashi's back on the court, and, he'll do what he can. And I think it's about time for some ankle breaking. But yeah, I think that's coming very soon. I'm telling you. I don't because to me that doesn't sound like an end game like thing. But I think it's going to be really crucial to catch up in points really quickly. Um, now that they're down by 19 points, the perfect copy and the zone are going to do their thing. Almine zone, and then Takao and Midorima are going to have to make up for the rest of the slack, and then they'll probably sub out Midorima and Takao once they've learned how to counter it, and then we're gonna have probably Almine back in Murasaki Bara zone, maybe Kagami zone, and some other shit. So beyond that, I don't really want to talk about that. But for now, I think the next logical progression after perfect copy, at least part of it, and Almine zone is the Midorima Takao combo attack. So tell me what you guys think. This was a good chapter, though I don't care for the fact that they're pulling away so easily. So thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next time.